Good afternoon, John Verlin again with On Demand Advertising Solutions. Another digital marketing update. This is podcast number 12. Behavioral psychology. When you think of that, you kind of go back to Psych 101. But I wanted to talk today about this because this is something that's understanding what our customers want, providing that need or that product or service to fit that need, but understanding the psychology behind what motivates consumers and what motivates all of us is really important. John Rampton had a really good article on Entrepreneur Magazine, a week or so ago. He said that according to the American Psychological Association, behavioral psychology or behaviorism is a scientific approach that limits the study of psychology to measurable or observable behaviors. And that's really, when you think about it, how to use behaviors in your small business marketing, it's really important to understand this so we can better tailor our marketing campaigns to what will motivate our customers to buy. This kind of goes back to Skinner, Watson, and Pavlov in Psych 101 class, but the concept has actually been around a long time. But Darren Kaplan, he's a co-founder and CEO of the analytics firm HiQ, basically says that when you understand human behavior, you improve your chances of making your business succeed. And that's what this is all about, okay? He says there's 6 ways to do this, and really, the 6 human needs, Tony Robbins actually talks about also that whatever emotion you're after, whatever vehicle you pursue, whether it's building a business, getting married, whatever, there are these 6 basic universal needs that all of us have that make us tick and drive our behavior. And here they are. Certainty and comfort. It's the assurance that you can avoid pain and gain pleasure. Uncertainty and variety. The need for the unknown, change, and new stimuli. Significance, feeling unique, important, special, or needed. Love or connection, a strong feeling of closeness or union with someone or something. Growth, an expansion of capacity, capability, or understanding. And finally, contribution, a sense of service, a focus on helping, giving, helping to support others. Now, understanding these needs really, according to Robbins, can lead to a lasting fulfillment. And so understanding what motivates all of us, that's the first step. First of all, personalization. It makes people happy. And there was a really good study. Journal for Applied Psychology published this involving waiters and mints. It's entitled Sweetening the Till, the Use of Candy to Increase Restaurant Tipping. There were 3 control groups monitored. First group of waiters handed out mints with the check, with no mention of the mints, just gave it to people when they got the check. The tips were increased by about 3% against the control group. Now, the second group, the waiters brought out 2 mints by hand separate from the check and specifically pointed them out on the tables. The tips went up 14%. Then the last group had waiters bring out the check along with a few mints. Shortly afterwards, came back with another set of mints, let the customers know that they had brought out more mints just in case. And this group saw tips go up 23%. And they kind of discovered that they all concluded that this personalization aspect was what really set off the increased tips. Now, we've all heard about do unto others, and this whole idea of reciprocity is really important too, because people, when you do for them, they will feel a response to want to do for you. And according to Robert Cialdini in his book, Influence, the Psychology of Persuasion, he basically says if you do something for another person, they'll likely return the favor. This idea of reciprocity can, of course, be employed in business. If you give away a branded mug or free 30-day trials, even just saying thank you can do a little bit towards building the community of loyal advocates. If you produce a novel experience, and remember, we have a need for the unknown. So it's a well-known fact among scientists, according to the UCL Institute of Cognitive Neuroscience, and Dr. Druzel, has said that the ability to predict rewards by releasing dopamine in the frontal and temporal regions of the brain have shown that this novelty activates the brain area. So be novel in our approach. And that's kind of why people will line up for an iPhone, even though they have a perfectly good phone. They just want the latest features and a novel experience. So if we can give them that unique experience, people will want that. And you can't always get really what you want. So if you limit supply, so to speak, they've done studies on this with different control groups and found if, one group had a limited supply of something, they wanted it more, that kind of thing. So really, it activates parts of the brain, these 6 different needs that we have. And if we can find a way to tie our marketing in to stimulate one of those 6 areas, that can help lead to success. So anyway, just wanted to point out these things. Again, I'm going to rattle off these 6 areas here that kind of give you an idea of what to be looking for as far as our basic human needs. But it's certainty and comfort, uncertainty and variety, and these are, again, things we crave or want, significance, love or connection, growth, and contribution. Those are the 6 areas that if we can tap into those needs, universal needs, we can positively affect consumer behavior to want to do business with us. And again, it's nothing brainstormingly new, but it's something to be reminded about, because when we do test advertising and test different types of advertising and the pitches we have, basically, we need to remember, okay, what drives these people? What drives our emotions? How can I tap into that to stimulate that dopamine to cause a desire or bring up a fear or a love connection or whatever to build a customer loyalty base, so to speak. John Verlin, On-Demand Advertising Solutions. Be back again next week. You can email me at jverlin1 Visit ondemandadvertisingsolutions.com to learn more about us and our services, providing cartoon video and podcast content for our customers and clients, and helping promote them. Unique ways to reach out to build your customer base and new prospects. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you next time.